This is coffee, but and it's tepid at that. But listen. Tati's back. There's a disturbance in the forest. Everybody's rooting for her. And my crappy ass is like, no, no, go back to Scandal Island and stay there. Because there has to be consequences for the things that we do, right? Right? January 6th? Oh, no? Okay. Okay, my daughter has 3 eyeshadow palettes. She has my Midnight Sun, she has my Lime Crime palette, and she also has a Dior highlighter palette of mine. I need to get this stuff back. So we are making another video. Hi, my name is Yolanda and welcome back to my channel. I told you I'm not above the mess. Tati is back. I felt the disturbance in the force. I said it was coming. Everybody was like, oh, that's just the drama channels acting up again, blah, blah, blah. Nope, Tati is back. And I think I'm the only person on the internet who is going to make a video that says I'm not rooting for her. I'm bothered. I might make a couple of Matrix references in here because when I think of Tati, I think of the Merovingian saying, look at her, so obvious, so bourgeoisie, so boring. When I first started watching YouTube, the algorithm tried to feed me what they wanted me to watch. All of these big booty goos, I couldn't even with any of them. They're all basic. They are all boring in just different little packages. But the most basic and the most boring of them all was Tati. Like, that content was not good. I knew that she was lying about that drugstore makeup in that, like, beautiful mansion that she had. Like, stop it. Stop it. I never trusted her. Like, and come to find out the filters, come to find out the unsponsored, come to find out the undisclosed sponsorships. All of this came out in the lawsuit and we didn't address any of that. So we're just supposed to go back to watching her 5 days a week talk about makeup that she doesn't even use. And then she found herself on Scandal Island. She should have stayed there. She's going to stay there because there's mess. There's still mess there. And I have questions and I need them to be answered. Never mind. All of these white people can do whatever they want. There are no consequences and we have to welcome them back with open arms. I'm just leaving this for the record because I am bothered. I am bothered. I'm like, when should we start supporting these people? When they've done some atonement. Tati just gave us 20 minutes of some more lies. Now, things that I believe. I believe every last word of her harassment. You can't be a woman in this space without getting harassed. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I feel like it's coming. Maybe with this video, because everybody loves Tati so much. Why do you love Tati so much? Everything that came out in those lawsuits told me that she was lying, and I mean lying to everybody about not being sponsored for all of that time. She was making AdSense money. She was on her hustle. She was working hard. I do not begrudge her that, but she was also not talking about what brands were paying her. Why do we give her trust? Why are we trusting her? I don't trust her. I never did. But, like, why? Okay, she teamed up with 2 racists to go after another booty goo who's also in some mess. You decided to row yourself out to Scandal Island, and she said, like, one person, sometimes you mess up once, and then sometimes you mess up a few times, and sometimes you mess up on purpose. And I think she's a combination of all of those. She messed up once, she kept messing up, and she didn't pay the price for any of it. Not in public opinion. The fans didn't leave her. She's got damn near 9 million subscribers, so no one left her. Okay, no one up in arms. She's still getting PR. She's still doing those unboxings. Like, she's going to come back and do content for, I don't know, forever. And no one's going to hold her accountable for any of the nonsense that she did to get herself to Scandal Island. She's not taking accountability. Other people made her do that video. Other people influenced her to do wrong. Other people, came for her. That lawsuit came out of the blue. You weren't expecting it. about, let's talk about Clark Swanson. Because something that I still don't understand to this day, and I would love for her to address, is why she had to get into partnership with anyone in the first place. The sum of money wasn't millions of dollars to start that expensive pea business that she, and that's what I call all vitamins, except for prenatals. Those prenatals are the truth. I need to get me some prenatal vitamins. I'm not having any more children. But if you want some glow, you want to look like you act right, prenatal vitamins, even if you aren't expecting, that's where it's at. Folic acid, whatever. But Tati's vitamins, they ain't growing your hair. They're not fixing your skin. They're not doing your taxes. I don't understand why you would pay anything for any of those. But listen, y'all are fans. Y'all need the merch. I don't need it. I don't want it. The thing that I am upset about, and this is a pattern, okay? If I'm a machine, I am pattern recognition software. I see these things. All of these big booty gurus have found themselves into my feed regularly. They're disturbing me. I see a Tati video. I see Jaclyn Hill. I saw Laura Lee. And the algorithm knows that I don't watch women from the South. Listen, okay? Listen. We'll talk about my viewing preferences and the political climate, but if you are geographically located somewhere and you are a white person, I am not watching your content. I'm just not doing it. Okay? I have a few of the dog whistly things that I hear that I think that you're a conservative lady, and I can't even with you. I can't even with you. Speaking of which, there were a couple of conservative markers there in Tati's video. Allegedly. Just my opinion. This is just my opinion, okay? Don't come for me, Tati. Don't come for me. I'm not going to do any psychic reading. I'm just going to read your past receipts. Because, why? I can't really do, a huge analysis of this, but there are patterns that I recognize. And this is what happens. Big booty guru messes up. Messes up badly. Does a teary, cry, terrible freaking video, apologizing to their fans, but not to whoever they offended. They go away for a couple of months, and then they come back with a sob story. Listen, no woman deserves to be bullied on the internet the way that women are bullied on the internet. I believe every word of the death threats and, the revenge, adult site things that have gone on. I believe every word of that. I really, really do. And no one should have to go through that. On the other hand, using your weight gain, your niece, the terrible treatment you received from terrible Jeffree Star stans as the cornerstone of your comeback, instead of addressing all of the terrible things that you've done in the past. I'm not having it. I'm not buying any Jaclyn Hill cosmetics. I'm not buying any Manny MUA cosmetics. I'm not buying Tati Beauty. I'm not buying Halo Beauty, her child. I'm not having any of it. I mean, I'm not disposed to buy a lot of influencer brands because I just don't like that many larger beauty gurus. I don't know. I was happy for Samantha Ravindal, and I support her. Let her come out with some more mess, because she had her own mess, but she actually did the work of atoning for it, addressing it, and dealing with it, and staying with it. I respect that. You can make mistakes. You just have to change your behavior. And there's nothing about Tati's behavior in her new video that tells me that anything has changed, because she's still, to my ear, allegedly not telling the truth. So I feel bad that she went through all of these things. Am I buying that you can just keep it pushing? No. In fact, Tati needs a writer. I'm a writer. It would have been I might have actually subscribed to her channel if she stayed on Scandal Island and she talked about all of the things that she addressed in that video. Like, like, not wash your hands of it, not I'm coming back to my old boring content. Like, no. It could have been down and out Tati. It could have been we are starting from scratch Tati. She could have done all of the tag videos. She could have done a whole lot of things. She could have done the, like, what happened between her and James, because actually I'm more interested in that and the lawsuits than I have ever been in any of her content. And so I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to ask some questions of the audience, because some things just do not add up to me. Do not, like, literally, I was an accountant for a long time. So, like, the numbers don't make up. What happened to Tati's money? And I'm not talking about she had to pay legal fees, therefore she had to sell her house, because I don't, A, buy that. 2, like, just how long she's been at it, how long she's been making money from this, how long, like, what her lifestyle is. I live in California. Like, I live in LA, but, like, Calabasas is right over there. Listen. She apparently went in with Clark Swanson for less than $100,000. Like, less than $100,000. Why did Tati need that money? Why did she need that partnership? Who needed that partnership? Did Tati need that partnership, or did her husband need that partnership? Inquiring minds want to know why. She could have made a few videos to come up with the seed money for Halo. Like, it's not that serious. Starting a brand isn't really that hard if you're selling, like, one product. Like, and it's not, like, makeup is difficult because you have to tailor it to different people's needs and, like, formulations and delivery systems and everything else like that. Them vitamins, unregulated, you can put whatever you want in there. Like, it doesn't have to be anything. She's not giving away the farm by saying that she gave away a recipe. Like, honestly, Tati, like, those vitamins, why did she need to go into partnership with Clark Swanson in the first place? Tati was broke before the lawsuit. Allegedly. Supposedly. So, where did Tati's money go? And Tati, like, listen, thing I have respect for is hustle, is grind, because I don't have any of it. Like, I, like, don't live to work. I don't live to work. I work to live. Like, I am an INTP. We are, like, the laziest human beings on earth as far as, like, making effort. I prefer my ideas than I do the actual product. Like, so, like, I respect people who grind, and she was grinding. She was grinding for years and years and years and years and years. She does not impress upon me as the type of person to blow through her money. Like, so where did all of that money go? Where did the YouTube riches go before that she needed to get into business with Clark Swanson? Or did her man need to get into business with Clark Swanson? Inquiring minds need to know. Now, part of the reason why I'm bothered, and this is my own trigger, this is my own thing, is that I was in a very terrible marriage where I was taken advantage of. No, we're going to say it. I was abused financially by my ex-husband. It was painful. It was painful. I was abused in other ways by him, but, like, the money aspect, the fact that I was working and he was not, and, all of my income did not go to me. Like, I'm not a person to, like, live beyond my means. I know what it is to be poor, not broke, poor. So I know, like, the way to hurt me is to go for my finances. And that's what he did, and something about this smacks of financial abuse. They've been together for like 12 years. This is my own supposition. This is my own opinion. I'm not saying this is the case. I just know things when I see it, and I don't see Tati blowing through all of that YouTube money. So where did it go before she got herself to Scandal Island? Also, that story about the rings, I've worked in nonprofit spaces for a very, very, very long time. We get donated a whole lot of things. I know where my wedding ring is. I've been divorced for 15 years. I lose everything. I've lost 2 sets of keys. I've lost my licenses. I know where those diamonds are, though. I'm just saying, I don't buy it. I don't buy half of the things that Tati comes out of the side of her mouth and says. Tati, like, inviting the whole internet to give her a tarot reading. I don't read cards. I just read people. Like, come on, Tati. She's signaling to all of us to go ahead and come for her. Okay, I'm here. I want to know where all that money went. I want to know, like, if the internet is just going to, like, let all of this slide, just like our justice system seems to let all of this nonsense slide. I think that's why I'm bothered. I'm bothered because there's no order to the world anymore. But, like, this using empathy that we're supposed to be like, oh, she's been gone. Oh my goodness, she's been through so much. Oh, her marriage almost imploded, but she's still with that man. We should feel sorry for her. We're going to support. We're going to be here. We're glad that she's back. And what is she back with? Girlfriend tried to sell us some drugstore makeup and incense in her very next video. I'm not here for it. I was bored, like, I was bored 5 minutes later. You can't come back from Scandal Island. I don't think you can. I mean, Laura Lee had to find herself a whole new bag. Jacqueline's kind of funny because, like, I feel like she does that thing with the wink, like, you know, like every time, like, she's the best at everything, she's a perfectionist, blah blah blah. We're gonna pretend that, like, she didn't burn all of the internet down with those lipsticks and she keeps it pushing, like. But I kind of feel like at this point the you know, whatever, but Tati really wants us to believe that she had absolutely like nothing to do with her own demise, and we're supposed to buy it. People were mean to her. People came for her because she was raggedy. Okay? She was raggedy. And, like, I was saying it all over, like, in my little Zoom meeting streets that, like, Tati told the truth about James Charles. She told the truth about James Charles. But she weaponized the information that she had. Like, she did the classic mean girl thing. Tati is not your friend. Tati is a mean girl. Tati is a mean girl. And I'm just going to leave it out there. I don't care what tone of voice she comes to us with and with all of the hands and everything. It's a brand of whiteness that I don't buy. I cannot with it. I like, you know, people who speak clearly. Like, you know, like if she came back and she was mean girl Tati, I might actually be entertained by that too. But, like, that's the thing. These creators using empathy to get us to trust them again. And by us, I mean you, because I'm not doing it. Like, I'm kind of over most of the internet. Even, like, and I think I say this and I think I'm so bothered because, like, how many years, like, I've become so particular about what I watch that, like, if I hear the mention of certain brands too often, I'm going to unsubscribe. Like, that's how sensitive I've become. I'm tired of hearing about Jaclyn Hill's makeup. Like, you know, like, I'm tired of her antics. I'm tired of the, like, no accountability. Like, we just take a few months off, we come back, we tell a sob story, and we weaponize that empathy, weaponizing empathy to get back into the good graces of the people. And then I have to listen to my favorite creators talk about how much they love Tati. Listen. Let Tati do Tati things over there. I don't want her in my beauty community. I like my small beauty community. I like my small beauty community when they grow, when they blow up. Like Bailey Sarian. Listen, even though I've kind of fell off watching that too. Listen, don't be a white woman on the internet complaining about taxes. To me, that tells me you're a Republican. I can't even. I just won't. I won't. Complain about taxes one too many times. Same thing with Robert Beauty Christie. Like, complain about taxes one too many times and I'm going to tell you who you voted for. And I'm not having any of that nonsense. I think I've worked. Yeah, I think I've said what I needed to say. Anyway, this is my hot take version of everything. I will be back with other videos, but like, can we leave big beauty YouTube in the past, because it's actually not very entertaining. And two, like, I'm just tired of them. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired of these ladies weaponizing empathy to whatever. My friend Lady Littlefoot, she sent me a video. And it's the horror movie of the year, and I feel like there's a form of trolling that happens from our trusted beauty YouTubers, the Tatis of the world, Laura Leaches of the world. Like, Jacqueline Chill, like all of them. Tati needs a good nickname. I'm not excited for it. And honestly, like, like when they say beauty YouTube is dying, I think it's because of viewers like me, like people who are just kind of like, stop lying to me. Just stop. I don't believe you. Stop lying to me. And the thing is that I get all my Tati news secondhand, because I was never subscribed to her. I watched quite a bit of it because I was like, how does this work? How does this work? How does YouTube work? That was my fascination with her for a hot minute, and then I got very, very bored and tuned out, and I found small beauty YouTube. But like, I find that the more that the smaller creators mention these larger creators, the less engaged I am. So I'm wondering if the beauty community and views and everything else like that is dying, because like, most people who aren't going to get super raggedy on the internet, like, I'm having my moment right now because I'm actually really bothered, but most people just stop watching. Like, like, we're tired of the scandal, we're tired of the mess, we're tired of the manufactured mess, we're tired of, like, content that doesn't enrich us. And I think that's what it is. Like, I don't know if there's room for Tati, but then again, there's room for like a ton of reality TV that we shouldn't be watching. I'll be back, hopefully soon. Please like, comment, engage, subscribe. That's it.